Guys, admin abuse is coming up this Friday, and many of you have been asking me how to use multiple Roblox accounts at the same time to maximize the profits. So today, I'm finally going to show y'all the method. Now, there's two ways that I do this. The first method that I'll show you is the best method overall to macro in SpongeBob Tower Defense. You can do it on any device, computer or phone, and it takes up 0 of your resources. And the best part is that it'll run even while you have it closed. You could go to school, you could go to work, you could go anywhere, and you can come back home and it'll still be running. This service is called UgPhone. And if you use my link to register this Friday, you will receive free credits allowing you to play the entire admin abuse with an extra account. And along with that, the macros run independently from your device, so nothing will affect your device at the same time. You could stay in boss battles, let them loop. It'll be insane. After the 4 hours that you get from the free credits, it is a paid service, so you will have to pay a little bit extra to get more time on it. But trust me, it's super affordable, it's super worth it, and you will get crazy gains from it. But for everyone that can't exactly afford it, I do have a free method that unfortunately is more taxing on your device, only works on PC, and it doesn't run in the background. So you can't always have it on like UgPhone, but it's still super useful for admin abuse purposes. Let's get it. Alright, so the first step is clicking on that link in the description. It'll send you to this screen right here. Skippa invites you to register to UgPhone, and whichever way you decide to sign in, either one works. So just click on one of these and proceed to the next step. Alright, so once you've registered, it'll send you to this page right here, and you can either download for Windows or open in a web page. I already have it downloaded, so I'm just going to open in the web page to make it easier. You can do this as well if you'd like. And it'll prompt you to log in, so you'll just have to sign back in again. You'll see at the top, your registration is successful and the 488 diamonds have arrived. So you could either click on this, you could click on get right here. I'm just going to click check, and you could see I have diamonds right here. This will show up on your screen as well. So you can exchange them, go to buy. Once you're here, you'll see a trial version at the top. Now, most of these are out of stock right now because they only have so many devices on the servers, but by Friday, there should be some in stock for you to do this. So you'll just click on this and hit buy with your diamonds. For the sake of the tutorial, since there were no trials, I'm gonna have to use one of my own to show you how to do this. So it'll look a little something like this. It just looks like a phone. You're gonna have a tool center, Google Play, Game Center, and that's about it. I have these apps on here already, but these are the apps you're gonna want. You're gonna want Roblox, of course, and you're going to want this auto clicker right here. To get Roblox, you can just go to the Game Center, install Roblox from there, and you should be good to go. To get this auto clicker, you want to go to the Tool Center, and inside the Tool Center, you can just type in auto in the search bar. You want to get the one with the yellow background and the blue phone. At the moment, this is the best one for just like spam macros and loop macros. If you need something a little more precise, I recommend getting this one with the blue lines at the top right here. Now, this one can crash a lot, but this one is more precise. So use whichever one you're good with. So when you open up the auto clicker, it's going to show an ad or two maybe, because, you know, they got to make money somehow. And for you guys, since you haven't used the phones yet, it's going to prompt you with something that you need to allow. That's just to let it run in the background and have an overlay over your screen when you're macroing. So you just want to allow that through settings, and it'll send you back to here. Now you've got two settings that you could choose from, one-point mode and multi-point mode. If you're making a more complex macro, you want to use multi-point mode. But for things like boss battles and just like keeping your accounts online for like the new feast crates that just came out, one-point mode will work just fine. So you'll just click on the mode you want, hit start. You can just leave it at 100 milliseconds unless you need something more specific. And now you've got this overlay right here. Now all you need to do is install Roblox, which again can be done through the Game Center or Google Play if you'd like to log in. You can head right into Roblox, log in, and then all you gotta do is find the game you want to join. So I'm just gonna join my main account real quick just because it was right there. And now you're in game, you have a macro, and all you gotta do is put it where you need to put it. So now you can just go into anything and start macroing. Let's say you wanted to do boss battles, for example. I haven't unlocked any on this alt, so we'll just do tier 1. For boss battles, if you're going to repeat a stage, all you really have to do is place your marker like right about here in the middle of the timer, hit play, and it's going to spam the start button, and it's going to spam the reset button. So you'll be playing it constantly. This one took a little while, but as you see, it'll hit replay, and it'll hit start, and it'll just keep going forever. So this is foolproof. All you really have to do is just check back in on it every once in a while, and you should be good. And the best part, like I said, you could close it and then it'll keep running in the background. So I can click this again and it's still running, as you can see. It's amazing. Now, if you need any macro tutorials for UgPhone, Bloxbusters has made a ton. Other people have made a ton of macros that you can check out on their channel, so I encourage you go check those channels out. I will definitely also make some macros just in case. So yeah, UgPhone is definitely the best app to macro with. 100% overall. But for everyone else that can't really pay for it, I've got another service for you guys that, again, is a little under par, but will still work for admin abuse. Now, the other method I like to use is called LDPlayer. This is an Android emulator that's super efficient, I'd say, probably like the best in its league. And it comes with this really cool feature that will make sense in a moment. So all you gotta do is hit download, it'll give you the installer, and then you just go through the installation process. Now, once it's installed, I recommend opening it up at least once, just to get it loaded in and you know that it works. If you go to your search bar and type in LD, you'll see LD multiplayer. Now, once you open that up, you can make as many instances as your PC can handle, whatever you want to do. They're each their own separate phone, they're separate emulators, and you can launch them both up and have two phones running at the same time. Now, the downside to this is it uses your network, it uses your resources on your computer, your CPU, your GPU, and the more you have open, the more your computer will inevitably slow down. But it's the same concept as UgPhone. You just install Roblox, you can open it up. There are a couple pop-up ads, but they're easily closable, so it won't affect you too much. But I think the coolest part about this is that you can get those same auto clickers that you got on UgPhone. So this is the one we got on UgPhone, and it'll work the exact same. Just gonna run a little ad as usual. And then once you're in, you allow on your device. So this is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna show you downloaded services. You wanna click on here and just hit allow, and it'll send you back to the app. And you could do the same stuff as before. Multi-point mode, one-point mode, you just start it up, and there you go. You've got a macro. Again, the downside is it uses your computer's resources, so you can only have so many open at the same time, but it's helpful for at least admin abuse. So thanks again to UgPhone for letting me partner with them. It is truly a blessing. And thank all of you guys for supporting me over the last month. It has been a crazy month for me. The channel grew so fast, like I couldn't even imagine it. So thank you guys so much. If you found these tutorials useful, hit that like button and subscribe while you're down there. It really helps out a ton, and there's so many more videos coming up that you do not want to miss. That's all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.